Hey everyone, VG Pest again. So I figured for today I do a deck profile on my personal deck. It's a Red Eyes deck. I know probably not the most, you know, competitive meta deck out there, but it's a personal fun deck for me. I like playing it. Um, so just wanted to give you guys, profile of it. And here we go. So obviously I'm running. This is the extra. The extra deck. Yeah. So this is the have the red eyes. You know, obviously a staple. The flare metal dragon. Kind of need this. And I run other generic ones like the red dragon archfiend. I have comet dragon as well. Let me focus in on it. Archfiend Black Skull and Red Eye Slash. I don't run multiple copies pretty much because Red Eyes is supposed to be a quick burn deck in my opinion. I know there's other ways to use it, but as in its best viability to me anyway. I'm sure that other people have different options, different builds, but for me it's pretty much what it's about, just to burn your opponent quick. Cause Red Eyes to me never had a true beater, never a true like workhorse. It was always more about counter, burn, but I digress. And then we have one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, the errata, the new artwork and everything, which kind of was a little underwhelming. I wish maybe they had made it a holo, at least even an ultra, but here we are. I run three of the Red Eyes alternative, and I truly believe this. Maybe once everything goes back to normal, if it ever does, I think people might see some value in this. I don't know, just because it combos really well with Infernal Fire Blast, and the reason why that is the very last text of the card. Is when you special summon the regular Red Eyes after this card is destroyed, its original attack is doubled. Keyword: its original attack is doubled. So technically, when you summon the new Red Eyes, it becomes a 4800 attack power. So you use two Infernal Fire Blast, game over. But in theory, it sounds really good, but in practice, we'll have to see. So I run three of them. Run three Red Eyes, obviously. Now I run Neo Kaiser Glider simply for the fact that you can toss a Red Eyes in the graveyard just to obviously get the engine kind of moving, because Red Eyes kind of thrives with graveyard and shuffling back into the deck. So to me, this at least kind of helps you, and at least also as well, it makes your opponent lose, all monsters 500 attack. So, I mean, obviously it could be replaced with a better card, but for me, it's just a nice generic. Summon Skull for the fusions, obviously. Meteor Combat, or no, I'm sorry, not Black, the Archfiend Dragon for him. This is the one for Comet Dragon. Also, his other effect is nice. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, but again, to get that effect is really work. So, I mean, it's more for the fusion. I mean, if you can get the effect, that's nice, but be realistic here. And then King of D, nice, another nice little protection stable, at least, again, to help get the Red Eyes out, at least get them on the field, board control, whatnot. Keeper of the Shrine, obviously, just you can special summon this card if something gets destroyed. A nice little buffer, defense, just in case you're getting mollywopped for some reason. And, you can at least bust these out, at least as a last minute defense. Same thing with Retro for me. You can, special summon this pretty much as another last defense, or it helps you out at least in certain sticky situations. But mostly, like, for me, as I'm saying, this is how I use the deck. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own play style, which is great. It's better for the game, better for variety, better. Everyone learns new. You know, learns better strategies and whatnot. But for me, it's more of a last minute defense, and I run three of them as well. Gearfried, I run three of him. Pretty much another staple, can help destroy magic spell cards as well as help special summon Red Eyes again from the graveyard. So Red Eyes is almost like a zombie deck. It thrives off being burned in the graveyard, then resummon, reshuffle back into the deck. So slightly like a zombie deck in that way. I only have one Red Eyes Baby Dragon right now. Otherwise, maybe I would run three of them, but for me, one is just fine. Just because this has to be destroyed by battle for the effects to work. So, I mean, it would be better if it could just be destroyed, but, come on. Only give good Red Eyes support with very limited backdrop, I'll be impressed. Which Dragoon coming out, I mean, that's pretty nice. I'm really excited about that card. Metal Dragon, I run three of these. These could be used with Gearfried that I just mentioned. Could help resummon Red Eyes back from the graveyard, or boost attack, whatever is necessary. But I digress. I run one Blackstone Legend. I only have one, so I would probably run three again, but you can only use one effect at a time, and it's kind of like, you kind of have to see what you work with. But yeah, I only want one of these so far. And then I have, obviously, the Rocket Synchron. He's for obviously Red Dragon Archfiend, which this is my technical, at least one synchro monster, something. Again, very very generic. Red Eyes Insight. I only have one of these as well. This is another good card, I believe. Obviously a staple in most Red Eyes decks. 3 Red Eyes Fusions. Oh, and then the Infernal Fire Blast, like I was saying earlier. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And like I said, at least when Red Eyes Alternative resummons Red Eyes Black Dragon, it becomes 4,800. You use 2 of these, it's over. Card of the Redstone. I have 3 of them as well. Another staple. I have Return of the Dragon Lords just because the King of D, sorry, not the Lord of D. The King of D, you obviously need to discard one Speller Trap, or I think it's one Speller Trap, to get, Flute of Summoning Dragon, Rhapsody, forgot the other spell card too. But pretty much you need to discard a Speller Trap, and this is perfect because at least while in the graveyard, it serves some viability rather than you just discarding one spell card and just not getting anything for it. At least this gives you another little defense buffer in case anything goes wrong. Dragon Shrine, again, to feed the graveyard for Red Eyes. Red Eyes thrives with the graveyard, as I explained earlier. Silver Cry, to me, I think they should have reprinted this instead of putting Successor Soul in the new Lost Memories tin, just because it's a better effect, to be honest, rather than, Successor Soul you can special summon, but you can't attack with it. Rather, this one you can, and it's a quick play, so I only have one of those. And then Flute of Summoning Dragon, Monster Reborn, Double Summon. Red Eyes unfortunately it's kind of a bricky deck, so this helps it somewhat, but I digress. It's still a little bricky. Super Polymerization, obviously no more need to be said. It's a really great card, and at least if all else fails and you need to bring out maybe 2 beaters. You can use Red Eyes Fusion and this, but you know, it all depends on what you draw, obviously. And then I run 2 Return of the Red Eyes. Again, you know, just to help special summon from the grave, get Red Eyes out there, and to bust out the Darkness Metal Dragon, obviously, because he can't be destroyed by card effects, and the burn effect. Red Eyes burn, you know, not much need to be said, but again, it's a nice burn card for Red Eyes, and that's, to me, again, like I said, it's my personal play style. To me, Red Eyes is like a burn / zombie type of deck. It doesn't really have that beater. I mean, you can put generic beaters into it, but they're not, you know, Red Eyes cards, so they can't really fully appreciate all the Red Eye support you put into the deck for Red Eyes. Blazing Mirror Force, you know, more like a last, you know, just a nice defense card. I mean, there's probably better ones I could put in, but this is just the one I put in. And then Secret Blast, you know, this is just another burn card for life points. Oh, this is you know, just again to help with the burn part of the Red Eyes deck, and that one is a generic burn card anyway, so at the very least, it'll help, you know, bring down some life points. And you know, if I'm very close to winning, say 1,000 or less, if they destroy that card on the field, hey, pretty much they signed their own death warrant right there. But thank you guys for coming in for the deck profile. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, like. I try to put as many videos as I can. I also ordered, just, you know, a little quick preview, I did order 3 tins of the, you know, Lost Memories, you know, Mega Tin that's coming out later in August, so hopefully you guys will join me for that. And I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.